Good morning. This call number 2022-22266 in the interest of Isabella Rizzo. All parties and witnesses, please raise your right hands to be sworn. Ms. Garcia, do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Rodriguez, I didn't hear your answer.
Yes,
All right. Ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Your Honor, I'm sorry. Mr. Rizzo is going to be the one testifying. Mr. Rodriguez is his attorney.
I'm sorry, Mr. Rizzo is going to be testifying?
Yes, Your Honor.
And
And Mr. Rodriguez could swore, but Mr. Rizzo did not.
oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Rizzo, what was your answer to the swearing in?
yes.
All right.
Mhm.
All right. Ms. Garcia, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
My name is Jeanette Garcia, and I'm the mother
All
of
right.
Rizzo.
All right. Mr. Rizzo, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Kevin Rizzo, my name, and I am the alleged father.
All right. And representing Mr. Rizzo.
Romeo Rodriguez, attorney at law.
All right. Representing the state attorney general's office.
Andrea Eoff.
All right. We have an original petition, suit affecting parent-child relationship with an acknowledgement of paternity. What are we doing today, Mr. Eoff?
Your Honor, the parties have an acknowledgement of paternity for this child already on file. The child is 12 years old. And Mr. Rizzo and his attorney would like to challenge that AOP and request DNA testing.
All right. Mr. Rodriguez, this child is 12 years old. Does he have
Yes,
a
sir.
relationship with the father?
Yes, they sort of relationship. There's nothing been established per se. The child has lived with his mother, and the child has lived with the mother's mother, and it's kind of like there, but there's no official declaration by any of the parties as to what the status of the child. Under the circumstances, he was only 14 years old when he acknowledged something that was beyond his understanding, and there was no follow through on the part of when they got separated after, I think, 6 months after the child was born. There was no follow through on anybody as to establishing any kind of relationship in regard to visitation or child support. It's kind of like the child has lived with his mother and with her mother, and presently I think she's living with her mother.
Well, the question is the father claiming that he's not the father of this child?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Garcia, is there any possibility he's not the father of the child?
No, sir. He's never even told me any of that. That's never ever came to mind where he hesitated to or anything. I just think his wife putting things in his head.
Well, he did hesitate. He has had unofficial DNA testing through a process whereby he bought a kit, as you could call it, and that kit was showed that he's not the father. And
did you participate in that, Ms. Garcia?
No, they did it behind my back, and it was his wife that did it to my daughter.
All right, what is the reset date, Ms. Eoff? I'm going to go ahead and order DNA testing. That way you don't have to worry about it, Ms. Garcia. It's not going to affect your child support because it's just going to be adding up.
It's November 16th, 2022.
All right. DNA testing is ordered. Case is reset to November 16, 2022.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.